Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews, second batch of Gavv. It's been 4 weeks since we did the first 4 episodes. Time to do the second 4 episodes with my, I don't know, twins, Rain and Bryce. You guys,
oh wow,
both have the same. I don't know. I had another one in mind, like my agents, because the agents are.
I'm not coming out of your stomach, dude. Come on.
Ew, that's nasty.
That's nasty. I do like how we actually get to see their stomachs because their stomachs didn't show up in the earlier episodes.
That was really cool.
That's a sentence.
Yeah, no, it's a sentence that you can only say while watching Gavv. Specifically, episode 5, where we're introduced to Dente's stomach, Stroma's great uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there, secret main villain. How are you doing?
Oh, you're going.
Bro, I hope they don't make him into a secret villain. I
hope not. I kind of like this guy.
I like this guy.
Oh, he is so fun. And I also love how they show in flashbacks he was skinny and now he's just fat. Like
he's a chunky boy.
It is hilarious. He is that much enamored with just food now, American food. But
I thought it was just human food in general.
Yeah. I mean, you see him just taking an entire box of chocolate and eating one bite. Just throws the entire box of chocolate. He doesn't care. The cardboard's his fiber. So we get a lot of lore in this episode. Actually, we find out that Shoma's dad fell in love with Shoma's mom. It was like one-sided, which brings a lot of implications to Shoma's, child of a relationship like that.
Yeah, and he calls him out for it as well. Shoma calls Dente out for it.
Niliv, the middle brother, fake Byakuya, studied under Dente. And I think actually fake Byakuya is going to be the final boss of the series.
He might be.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, no, he is already doing a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure everything revolving around Hanto is all his fault. Because you could tell he especially in this episode, like, well, in episode 4, we saw an orange agent. I'm pretty sure orange agents are the middle brothers. Blue are the twins.
Yes, you are correct. Yes, you're correct.
So the orange agent was just stalking around Hanto for no reason in episode 4. And now the orange agent's the one that tells the mushroom granute to, quote unquote, attack the chief. And all this stuff. And then after the fight in episode 6, the brother shows up again and is like, oh yeah, my experiments are going well. Anime push glasses up nose.
Bro, these villains are so anime-like, it's not even funny.
Oh, and they're so much better than just we're evil to be evil too. I mean, they all have their own personalities.
That was my main gripe with Gotchard, is like the villains were just villains to be villains. Like Girion, he was evil to be evil.
Yeah, I haven't really watched Gotchard, but I'm assuming Girion is the Gold Rider.
Yeah, the Gold Boy.
Yeah, Gold Boy. Okay. Yeah, no. Problem is, I'm not a fan of Ultraman. I'm going to be honest. I try watching Ultraman. I want to love Ultraman, being the classics it is, and. Give me 1 second. Okay. So whenever I was thinking about watching Gotchard and the head rider being an Ultraman rider, it's just kind of what But like when I'm thinking villains, I'm also thinking of you look at Geets and Baroba, and she was just evil to be evil, and then the frog dude after a while was just, oh, I'm also hilariously evil and conniving. Hey, your sister's dead. No, that's literally his entire
That's
story.
literally his whole entire story. Yes. Gates has some of the best villains.
But they are one though. But see, these siblings, they all have like their ideas. They all have like they are. One of the things I point out in this first episode of this batch is the Granules are just different humans. They have their own society. You see a mother buying a kid regular candy, and then you see that the same company that sells candy, Evil Wonka, also has the dark treats as kind of like a drug,
It's like an underground drug.
yeah. You got
Like
any of that good stuff? Got any
I don't want to
spice?
say. Yeah, like exactly.
Got any spice? Spice.
Just a Granute next to a lamppost opening his jacket.
You want to see my second stomach? No, but it shows that even in the monster world, like the Granite world, Stomach Inc. is the villain in that world as well. So it gets a lot more. And I said this during the previous podcast. Every time Shoma is like, "Hey, make a decision. Either give up this drug or I'll kill you." He's actually feels bad because he knows that there are actual people in the Granny society, regular people. I like it. It's a nice layer of stuff, and it's going to be what gets Hanto and Shoma to fight later on in this series, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. This is one thing that I praise Geats on is its world building, and Gavv has been doing a great job with world building. These past 8 episodes have literally there's so much information just jam-packed in these 8 episodes. And it's just growing on top of each other. And it
doesn't feel rushed.
Exactly.
Like one of the complaints, because we're doing build with the other group, one of the complaints they had is the common complaint with early Heisei. Hey, we are speeding through this. This is going way too fast. We're going form after form after form, which they haven't complained about now that, Black Hole has finally shown up, But it was like their complaints throughout the first 3 podcasts of build. Why is this going so fast? Are they going to slow down? Because they did rush through because they wanted to sell all the toys early.
Mm-hmm.
Gavv definitely has a lot of, hey, we're building on this. We're slower. It feels like double. Like I want to keep on bringing up double because a lot of this feels it's like the world from Double.
I can get that.
Yeah. So while this is going on, we also have the thing from episode 4 where Shoma feels bad because if people are happy around him, they are targets. And then we get a neat little scene where he resolves that, hey, you know what? It's not their fault. They want to be happy. It's the monster's fault for wanting to eat them. I'll stop them. And now we finally have his resolve to no longer be a murder hobo.
That is the best way to describe it.
It really is.
I'm going to miss the fact that he just goes place to place and just have random people give him food. But
it had to change at some point, though, didn't it? Really,
exactly. I think 4 episodes of doing that was enough to where it didn't get stale, but it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was good. Hanto ends up finding one of the gummies. The gummies shows Hanto that, hey, there's a bunch of pressed all put together in this place. Hanto resolves that he's going to try and stop them. While this goes on, the gummies have alerted Shoma. Hanto gets knocked out for all of 10 seconds, so Shoma has enough time to transform.
We're working on Clark Kent rules. Great. What's that over there? Here is Shoma again.
Oh.
We have a pretty cool fight scene with the spicy chips that Shoma got from his uncle.
Bro, that fight scene was insane.
Yeah, the two agents versus Pringles flavored Shoma.
Spicy
Pringles flavored Shoma. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the fire effects were cool. Doing the ninja throwdown, like the 4 shurikens and everything explodes around them thing. Very Naruto, very cool.
Yeah, one agent gets absolutely incinerated.
Yeah. And then one of the agents gets smart. Wait, he can only do his charge attack if he's cranking the belt. Oh, let me stop him from cranking the belt.
And then he uses him?
Yeah, that's the one that gets incinerated because the female agent gets away.
Yeah. So Rain, we're doing Build. And Build and Gavv are very similar because they're the only 2 Kamen Riders that have a crank on their belt. And so all of Build, there's not a scene where someone tries to stop the crank from pulling and Build flips to activate a finisher or something. So this is just, I don't know. It's just funny because I'm doing Build with Frez and Kat and Sean. It's like, oh, hey, this is cool. Using the belt like this.
I wonder if it's because of the action director being Geets. He thought like 5 head. Oh, let's do that.
Oh, the action in these episodes are insane. I know we've skipped a round already. Like episode 8, the action in episode 8 is movie level action. Like you would 100%. Have to wait for the summer movie or the crossover movie for either of the fights from episode 8, and we just have it as a regular episode. Like I'm not asking for every episode to be episode 8's level at this point. But if we get like 1 out of 3 episodes going on this level, oh my god!
Do you think that has to go hand in hand with the fact that they are taking more time to film this and having more time to do post processing, post editing, and all that crap? I believe this was filmed like maybe middle of summer.
Yeah, no, usually they're on Rain, whenever Sentai Rider is in concept. So right now, they're in concept for the Sentai Rider teams 2 years from now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then they finalize the toys around the time. So like the toys for the next Rider series is going through like molding right now. Like they're getting it down. Then like usually 2 months before the show airs is when they actually film the episodes. They are usually on like a kind of like how old Doctor Who, like way back in the 60s and 70s, where it was on like a 6-week schedule per episode. That's kind of how Rider and Sentai has been for the last few decades.
Right.
So if they're giving themselves more time, that's really good. Plus, it sounds like they went into this with a more action oriented thing. It's not like in previous seasons, like you'll have your sword form. I know I said this in the last podcast, but like the sword is actually playing to action because they're potato chips. You know, we get the marshmallows, which is big. The new forms in this batch of episodes, chocolate, where they decide to use the coloring of the white and brown chocolates to show damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're putting more thought into the action instead of, hey, this is a kid's show, let's just do whatever and then move on to the next episode. Because that's how some Rider and Sentai gets to. Oh, hey, we need to have the Megazord fight because we're contracted to have a Megazord fight every episode. Oh, okay. Monster big. Megazord, final attack. Okay, fight's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And then some writers like that too. Oh, hey, you decided to have this whole episode focus on drama. But you have to have at least the writer in suit for like a minute. Okay, I'm in here for a minute. Final move! Okay, fight's over. It does feel like in every of these fight scenes they are thinking about how to make it different from what we've seen before. Like, I mean, I get, we could go back to, because 5 and 6 are kind of like a two-parter. They're the Valen two-parter, I guess, if you want to say it that way. In episode 6, we get introduced to the secondary rider Valen, who's Honto. And this is the first time a rider is being introduced in their first fight, and they're already near death.
Yeah.
Bro, that was wild.
Yeah.
Like, my man went through surgery and then just decided it's time to become a Kamen Rider.
Dude can't even aim straight. He can't even walk straight. He spends more times crawling around on the ground during that fight than standing up, and that's his debut fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually right now the only fight he has won solo.
Like, I'm considering, like, how are you losing when you're perfectly fine?
Well, considering his second fight, he decided to go against a freaking general. That doesn't go over well in the first half of the series. If this was D&D, hey, I like to attack the old grizzled shopkeeper who looks like he's been on a few adventures. Oh, wait, he's a level 20 god? Okay.
I'm fine.
What? 120 damage from one punch? Yeah, no, I have a hit point left.
And also his boss is dead, by the way.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
We kind of skipped over that, but yeah, he's not secretly a Granute, he's dead.
No. I am going to throw this out here. They took the time to see you watch Shoma's mom get turned into a press. Then they took the time to show her get crushed. What did we not see?
All right, but he got snapped in half.
Did he?
Yeah, well, we've seen both halves.
Yeah, we've
We
seen
see-
both halves.
But we didn't see the snap happen.
Okay,
True.
Like,
you could be right.
no, the thing is, I said during episode 2, I posted a threads. I was like, oh yeah, no, I am pretty sure that the whatever is the one who killed Honto's mom, and I'm sticking to it because we did
Well,
not see
I now think it's the guy that turned him into a rider that killed Hunter's mom, but
well, we actually saw he doesn't have a mouse stomach.
Yep.
true.
But we
But
do know that he's working with the Granutes, I believe. Like, at least he knows something. Like, there's a connection between him and Nelv.
yes. But
Yeah.
at the same time, the siblings, we don't see their stomachs unless they're summoning agents.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have regular belts underneath all that.
That's true.
So
But whether he is dead or not, Hunter believes he's dead, and that's what spurs him to become a rider.
oh yeah. That cannot be comfortable holding that plastic thing in his hands, like he's gripping it, and they decide to make it the spikiest thing ever. That cannot be comfortable. I do like Dente decides that he's going to side with the humans. Sachika names the minions the Gochizos. Oh, the magic trick. That was just
My final trick, I will eat you alive.
in front of everyone. Like no one saw the 12-foot tongue coming out the dude's mouth or anything.
Yeah, because he was covered. He made sure he
My
was covered
thing
from
is-
the audience.
Well, no, when Shoma tackles the woman, his tongue's the tongue's out and everything, and it swoops back in.
Yeah, and then the woman's boyfriend's like, "What? Get over it, you idiot! He just saved her life."
I was like, what the heck? Why are you yelling at him?
Overly protected boyfriend meme, I guess.
Must be.
But then, Shoma for the first few episodes did the decide that in the fight before the finisher, Shoma transforms as like, you know what? I'm just going to do it now. No, you're not doing the flag that triggers the monster's defeat. Well, I guess the monster gets to run away from this fight.
Can we talk about the because the newcomer is Valen or Valen?
Valen, yeah,
That's Hanto's form. Yeah, Kamen Rider Valen. Can we talk about his suit and his finisher?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
The
Oh,
suit's
so
kind of
good.
great, with the pieces of chocolate on it, like the armor plates.
Mhm.
And the finisher is literally death by chocolate.
Yeah, no, and the fact that part of the transformation is the chocolate is still wrapped and he rips off the wrapping.
Oh, that was sick too. What I like is the finisher creates that big giant ball. It reminds me of what's that chocolate that is made out of like a big old ball? Is it a Whopper?
Whopper or Kinder Egg. I was thinking Kinder Egg.
I was thinking more Kinder Egg too. But
Yeah.
those, bro, finisher's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not just like an energy ball, because after he hits the mushroom granule in this fight, which, by the way, still, the whole fight, he's on the ground. Like, he decides to use that to his advantage. They're like in the construction thing. He blows up part of the construction thing, so the monster slides it to him, and he just shoves the gun point blank into the monster and uppercuts him.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that was so good.
That was cool.
The action, again, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, they are definitely making it feel like something unique every time, which I don't expect them to do this for the rest of the episodes. Like, real talk, the fight scenes from episode 9, more traditional Kamen Rider, not anything too special, right?
Still not seeing it, but
Yeah,
no.
Well, I know. I am sorry. I get excited for Kamen Rider.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're not spoiling anything. You're just saying the fight scenes are traditional Kamen Rider. I don't know what traditional Kamen Rider is, so you're not spoiling anything.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you're going to love it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip.
So, but while this goes on, Gavv sees the new rider. Valen gets a cool line, like the monster, like, oh, I thought I only had to deal with the red mouth rider, and he gets to say, oh, naturally, I'm fresh on the scene.
Yeah. For Valen's final smash, he fires a gun.
Valen uses the one tool he knows is most super effective. A
gun.
Did anybody catch? I don't know if y'all read producer blogs, but the producer vlog states that basically the Gochizos are on an electric chair. When
you could kind of tell, yeah.
That's why they die, I guess.
Yeah. So every time he transforms, they are in an electric chair, technically.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Japan, you're crazy.
And they do confirm that he does use up the Gochizo, because at the end of the fight, Suga steals like 4 more.
Yes.
And he's on his last few by the end of episode 8.
He'll make some more. He'll absolutely make some more.
Oh, 100%. These episodes really were awesome. Great action. And I really liked how Suga kept up the whole bit of taking the Gochizos and all of that, and even got more. And I'm imagining that he'll be doing experiments on the side and all of that. And yeah.
Well, I think you said that you thought that Sashika would be the third rider, and absolutely is confirmed in the episode 7 title sequence, because we see the bubble and Valen's in it now.
Mm-hmm.
And Sashika's is still empty, so yeah, she's the third rider.
I did hear a rumor that they're saying that the third rider is also going to be male. I'm wondering, because they're all trying to do this secret identity thing, is they don't see Sakucha transform. Somehow she's able to do it without surgery or anything.
Oh no, not that. It's obviously a man trope.
Yeah. So
women can't be superheroes. Get back in the kitchen.
No. This is more like they're all trying to keep their identity secret.
Yeah, she's trying to hide herself. So it's like, I'll pretend to be a man. I get it.
And that would be absolutely hilarious, considering that she's a Gyaru.
Mm-hmm.
And she's this girly girl person. She's gonna be trying to be a man.
God, if she puts a deep voice filter on, I'm sold.
No, the funny thing is, like, she's very girly girl, but she works as a handyman, like a more physical labor. Like
that is
job.
true. That is true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're speaking of episode 7 now. I was going to ask, how did Suga know how to find the mushroom granite? But if we all believe that Suga and Neely is working together somehow, that makes sense.
He's absolutely doing something.
Yeah. So episode 7, probably one of the best 2 minutes any episode could start out with Kamen.
Oh God, the team having a conversation in the bubbles.
Oh my God. So speaking of secret identities, the two of them decided on what they were going to call themselves, because at this point they didn't call themselves anything yet. They were just Kamen Riders. And the fact that it's decided that Shoma is going to be the senpai.
And I like how Shoma just assumes, yeah, he's just like me.
You're just like me. I'm just like you.
That's not the fact that he says, you cannot call me Chocolate Coon. We're not doing that.
I'm valid. Oh, crap. That still has something to do with chocolate. So afterwards, Shoma gets a job clean. So basically, every episode looks like they're going to have a different job. He was trying to sell ramen in episode 6. Episode 7, they're cleaning Shakita's great aunt's mansion, thus showing she came from money, which goes into her little mini backstory she tells in episode 8. How she's always wanted to help people out, but people don't seem to trust her because she's never experienced hardships like that. Because she's rich.
Yep. Bro, that her backstory was sad in my opinion, because like she just doesn't know any better. And I imagine that her backstory will have some sort of play into taking on the Granuts and all of that if she does end up becoming a writer, like we all assume she will. But yeah,
they've been doing a really good job with female writers lately in the last few seasons. I am so glad they attempted a female secondary last year.
agreed. And I don't think that they did a terrible job with Renee, but it definitely wasn't up to the par with John. Is that how you say it? John and Nago.
Nago. You cannot do anything better than Nago. I'm so sorry. Geets found peak with Nago.
Bro. that two-parter where they revealed like that she was
Rain. No, wait, Rain has
I don't want to spoil him. I don't want to spoil him.
No, it's okay. I wasn't listening anyway. It's fine.
No. This is a big reveal for her.
So there's a thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. You're good.
There's a thing I like telling people is of all the characters in Kamen Rider and most fiction, you never want to piss off a Kamen Rider.
No.
No. Whenever they do legit goody two shoes riders getting pissed off and deciding to use 100% of their power moments, like fucking A. Basically, there's a whole 2-parter that reveals something about Nago, and it's used to insult her. And the second the reveal happens, Kamen Rider Geets is like, I've been playing around with my base form. Here's my current strongest form. I'm just going to one-shot you real fast.
Literally. Go watch Geets, bro. Geets is peak.
So it sounds like they say, and I took that personally.
Oh no! I am talking about like Series 6, Part 2, Doctor Who opener, where Rory's upset and he's speaking to the Cybermen, and they try ignoring him. That kind of like response. Like if you have someone named like Rory who gets instantly mad and decides he's going to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, vaguely.
Should I repeat the question?
Yes. That's an amazing scene in fairness. We need to do that episode at some point just to cover that scene.
I keep forgetting we have not done most of Series 6 in the other podcast.
We have not. No. But we're not talking about Doctor Who now. This is about Kamen Rider.
No.
I'm talking about Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I'll get us back on track. Don't worry about it.
So we find out that the twins, because they keep failing, and now it's revealed that they were hiding the secret about Shoma from the older sister and older brother. The twins are now on their last chance before they get fired.
Yeah, they're on probation, essentially.
Yeah.
Literally.
And Galata's like, you know what? I'm going to help you out because I'm a good big sister. And Galata Mama is on the scene. And
can we not call her that, though? I mean, you're right, but can we not call her that?
I mean,
the whole end of episode 7, like, Mommy, sorry, Mommy, sorry, Mommy.
You said it, I didn't.
It's a TikTok sound.
I know.
So I do like all the mirrors with episode 7. Like Fred's obsessed is with narrative mirroring. Episode 7 is nothing but narrative.
I was about to say, if you just see me replaced by Fresno here.
Yeah. And so we get scenes of both the writers speaking to the people who made them writers, talking about the other writers, and like there's layers of confusion with Shuga and Dente about who could be the other person making writers.
I prefer Dente to Shuma, but Shuga.
Dente's way better.
Oh yeah, we get the.
I don't think he's a villain, so.
Oh no!
I hope not.
I hope he's not a villain. Yeah.
Dente is definitely going to be the comic relief. He's going to move into Sakiko's house, and they're never going to have food in the house anymore.
He might sacrifice himself to save them, but I don't think he's a villain. Shuga is absolutely a villain.
Well, so they're making it look like there's more in his scene during the opening, because when they show him during the opening, well, first off, in like the first 4 episodes, there's no one there. They just showed this random room with no one in it. And then now in these episodes, he now shows up and he does like a finger salute, but then there's still a gap. So I'm wondering if he's going to be like a writer also.
Oh God, evil rider.
He's gonna. Have you watched Revice?
Me? Yeah. You're thinking of
George.
George, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a George. I hope not, though. That would ruin him being a final villain. I feel like if they made him not a final villain, that would be fine.
I'm not sure he's a final villain, but I think he is a villain.
I wonder if they're going to make him a pseudo writer, because we haven't had a pseudo writer yet this series.
That would be cool.
Like, yeah. Instead of actually going through he was like, oh yeah, no, I don't trust anyone who wants to do surgery on me, but I've studied enough on these to borrow their power. I'm not a Kamen writer, but I'm Shuga or something, you know.
Can we talk about the montage of scenes when she was trying to help her out the old woman's house and making it worse?
He bumps the tree and
the vase goes flying.
Oh my God.
Flung the vase, pulled a tree out of the yard while mowing it, by the way, by hand.
Yeah.
Cracks 1,000 eggs and messes up every single one. And then
and broke apart the statue. But it's okay, because the artist said, I didn't that piece anyway. You made it better.
No, the statue's like a marshmallow. I don't get it, but you make it better. I also love how he can't spell mansion. So we got the my son we get the my son Gochizo, so the Gochizos can hide in there.
When he makes the cardboard box for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
And then he basically gets fired by Sachika. Like, hey, no, clearly I gotta train you better.
So you're not fired, but you're also not going to be at the moment.
Let's see here. Shoma, because of so Shoma and Hanto gets another scene where they realize they can't be suspicious around each other because they're, because now Valen's a Kamen Rider, he can't be discovered, and Shoma's like, oh no, he's investigating me. Like these two idiots.
It's just assuming they're just Titus laughing at each other.
these two idiots.
There's literally a scene where there's like, well, we can't reveal identities, and they're just Titus laughing at each other. Ha 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 ha!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's a lot more tolerable than it is in the game. Let me assure you.
The thing is, I never knew why that was so insulting because I get why that scene's around, and like I feel bad for the actor. He still gets made fun for. He's like on YouTube. He's like, here, let me show you the actual script from 20 years ago. Ha 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 ha. So Shoma using the new Gavv phone, he can now see what the Gochizo see. So while they're out doing like investigations, if they see someone turn into a Granute, Shoma will know who it is. So Shoma goes to this art place where one of the two artists that the great aunt is laying rent has already been turned into a press. Shoma decides to ask him to decide before the transformation. That's how you know this guy's not getting destroyed this episode.
Yeah.
And you got to do it right before the finisher. You can't do it before you transform.
This is a 2-episode Granute.
Yeah.
Because he's got some an upgrade from is it Neve?
Nilf.
Whatever it is.
And so Shoma fights with the Granute who pretends to be Gariona that's got Tameki, the artist lady.
Yeah.
And then the Choco Gachiza just boots the other one out.
Oh yeah, Chocogun just killing the gummy. Like, nah, it's my turn.
That was adorable.
Out of the way.
So which chocolate form do you like more? Do you like Chocodon or do you like Valen?
Valen.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence because
I like Chocolate Cowboy as a concept, but I prefer Valen's look.
I think I prefer Valen, but I like Choco Dan. Is it Choco Dan? Choco Dan?
It's Choco. Yeah, his forms are usually like the name of the Gochizo.
Okay, yeah, I like Choco Dan, mostly because it reminds me of Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid. Yeah, it reminds me of that. So that's why I like it.
Now I'm being reminded of Ghost, and now I don't like it anymore.
That's one of the best Ghost forms. You can't deny that Ghost had
he hates Ghost.
I can understand the hate for Ghost, but you cannot sit here and tell me that Ghost did not have that. That Ghost had bad really forms.
Great idea. No, it's what Makatosu says. It's like the seasons with the great outfits are usually not the good ones.
Exactly.
Except for Gavv. Gavv is so far proving the opposite. And then it revised to a point. But while this goes on, Hanto is investigating the place. He's like, oh, there was a break-in, and Galata shows up thinking Hanto's the Granute.
And we get a hell of a fight scene.
Well, that's for the next one.
Well, it starts in this one.
Well, he transforms at the end and runs at her.
Yeah, she kicks him, he transforms and runs at her. It's set up for the next episode.
And she pulls out a fucking scythe.
Bro, that scythe, that sold me.
Oh,
action. I keep on saying it. Action. The action of this fucking show is amazing. It has not missed since episode
So I now think it's going to be Galata that goes down first, actually.
No.
No,
the twins, so many flags are going up for the twins right now.
Well, they've been fired, so that might save them for a bit. And then Gloster gets killed and then they have to come back.
If they do anything, the twins will come back and be like, oh my god, we're so much stronger. But I think they're first arc villains.
You could be right.
They're first arc villains, and I'm actually going to throw this out here. One of them's dying. The other one is going to be running, licking their wounds, and they're going to show up in the third part of the series.
I can see that.
Yeah, either on Shoma's side or as like the big boss that triggers Shoma's ultimate form.
Possibly. You could be right.
So the monster of the week uses fishes, which is weird. Also, are the good Shizus like licking up all the chocolate as he's chewing them?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's what they're doing.
But I guess the one other thing we need to talk about with episode 7 is Sachika tries to cheer up the super depressive painter, and it
this guy's a dick.
Super backfires.
Yep.
Oh man,
she got doused in paint.
Yeah,
I feel bad for her because she wasn't trying to be nasty to him.
Exactly.
No. But the thing is, he already disliked her because she accidentally said, like, painters who don't sell, she's the aunt's a patron for. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't sell anything." Like, oh, so he was already on edge with her, but that still doesn't give him an excuse. Anyway, episode 8, we start with probably top tier fight ever. Jeez.
Oh my god! It's only like 2 minutes, but it's an amazing fight.
She's not even transformed. She's not even transformed as she's doing this.
You fool! This is my final form.
Bro, and the impact on that final blow, bro, I felt that.
Man, I am so jealous of Valen getting stepped on by Goliath before me. Just
okay, I have a question, though.
Okay, again, you said that, not me.
So, people on Twitter are saying that Valen's a fraud already.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, he took on a general literally
and lived
1 episode after he had his first tension. No shit, he's going to lose.
And he lived, and he landed a good shot on her.
Yeah, I mean, she was happy with the fight, but
exactly.
The thing is, let's go through the whole thing. If Axel from Double went against, I guess would be Taboo, Axel would have lost any fight in the first 5 episodes against Taboo. Birth barely. No, actually, Birth never fought a general in O's until the 2 births killed 1 general. But if any of the generals fought Birth anytime before the final arc, they will have lost.
Did Meteor take on?
Meteor took on the one that killed his friend.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But okay, so Meteor might have been able to survive against the generals, but the thing is, the generals in Forza weren't as strong because there was 12 of them.
Yeah.
So they were, if you have 24 2-parters and 12
technically,
generals,
Meteor was already fighting as Meteor, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So he already had fighting combat experience.
Yeah. There was not enough generals in Wizard, but I don't think Beast would have.
And Beast was already fighting, though.
Yeah.
Baron got his ass kicked fucking 2 episodes after.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, the one time Baron actually fought one of the true generals of that season, he lost.
Yep.
That makes sense. You have probably the 3rd strongest villain we have right now. Because I'm actually going to put her underneath Neeleaf. Because I think the middle brother. Because you would think it's the older brother than older sister, middle brother for power levels. But I'm actually I'm going to commit to the middle brother is actually going to be the final boss. He's doing too much science shit.
Yeah, he could be. I think Lango is it Lango?
Lango's the older brother.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might actually die sooner than you think.
He's making it to the final arc.
I'm not sure he is.
I think what will happen is Nelv will get taken down middle way. He'll come back through some magical way, and he'll kill Lango.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
I think Lengo is the boss of the penultimate arc, and then Nylev is the final boss.
Either Galata or whichever twin survives, if they decide to go that route where one of the twins survives and comes back stronger, is going to be the final form arc.
I think the twins are getting destroyed together in the combined form, but I've already said that in the first podcast we did. So,
see, this is the best part about watching a series. Like
we don't know, yeah,
yeah, we don't know. We're throwing out some. This is part of the reason why I like hosting Build, because I'm sitting there listening to Frez and Kat do all these, and then they try to trick me to saying something.
Nice.
I don't know.
I couldn't possibly comment. Also, you're right. Damn it.
So, let's just speed through the rest of this episode. I love this scene. So Hanto explains to Sakicha and Soma about the monsters having stomachs on their mouths on their stomach, and they come up with a plan to get the art dealer who's drew a mustache. Oh, I was going to bring this up because I keep forgetting it. Junko, she's going to bring back that the skin suits are victims. I am throwing that out there. She's bringing back the Lupin Rangers skin suits are victims. Because the art guy has 2 different costumes. And then we see there's a briefcase with multiple costumes in them.
That would be so cool. I hope that she does that.
And I am going to also say this right now. Valen and Gavv aren't going to know who each other is until the final arc.
Possibly.
I hope not.
They might, if they fight each other, they might discover it that way.
She somehow made it to where the Lupins and the Pats did not know who each other were for 40 episodes.
That was great.
Fuck.
There was literally this is a spoiler for Lupin versus Pat, so I apologize. But there's literally a team member who's on both teams.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love it.
Now that you say it, she can make it work.
She can make it work.
I'm sure she can.
That's why I'm thinking that whenever Sachika becomes a Punya Rider and she's trying to pretend she's a man or something, that's also going to be carried around until the final arc.
I have faith in Junko, not that one.
It's punishment time. Anyway,
not that one.
So Satsuka gives a little bit of backstory we already talked about. Oh, so Shoma reveals the art dealer's stomach. His line delivery.
Bro.
Wow, a monster.
Oh, a monster.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it they didn't know before, so that the old woman doesn't go, by the way, police, there's these crazy people.
The line delivery. Oh, wow, a monster.
Yeah. So they reveal this guy's second stomach, so we get the second fight between them. But of course, now it's a handicap match essentially, because Valen and Gavv are both here to fight him.
It's a handicap because there's like multiple fish, dude.
True.
I swear, after I watched episode 8 the first time, all I heard for like the rest of the day was Choco Dog. Choco Dog.
Did we speak about their transformations in this episode? Because both of them tried to hide their transformations.
Yes.
They did, yeah. Again, it's Clark Kent rules here.
Shoma's grabbing the gummies that are flying on his belt and it falls over.
He just ducks behind the wall, the Shoma's like, I'm just going over here, Secretary. Don't follow me.
Mm.
Quick,
I don't know how they couldn't I don't know how they couldn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, Valen's here
because they're idiots.
It's Clark Kent rules again.
They are idiots. They are literally idiots.
But
no, even worse. It's Vic Michaelis playing Clark Kent rules. Shout out to Caleb, by the way. Yeah.
So we get the 2v1 against the Italian fish guy now, because all of a sudden he's Italian.
He's Italian,
Evolto.
Oh yeah, no, there's a Chow.
Chow.
So the final boss,
the same pose.
Yeah. So Ray, the final boss of Build that the rest of the gang's being treated to right now, because he is a treat. He goes Chow a lot. Gavv is definitely Build season 2. That's what we're getting at. So amazing fight. This fight's insane. But before we get to the really good part, Sakshika shows up with a paint can because she has a bit of she wants to help, but she hesitates because she remembers being yelled at and paint throws on her. And so she stops the painter from destroying one of his paintings, calms him down, tells him, hey, you need to be mad at the monster. Grabs a paint can, gets to where the fight is, just cuts out the monster, just throws paint on him.
Yeah, that was badass.
Such an insane moment.
Especially for early on. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She's absolutely going to be the third rider.
I hope so, man.
Oh, she's so good. Oh, so another theory. So Fowl doesn't actually know this about Agito. How much do you know about Agito?
I know who Agito is. Okay.
So when they were trying to build the foundation, what Kamen Rider was going to be when they revived it, they did the season Kuga, where Kuga was only rider, just like the old days, one rider. Then they want to explain to new fans what kind of riders there were. So in Agito, you had the mystical rider who got their power from some kind of mystical source, like an ancient tribe, something like that. That's Agito. You had a man-made rider, someone who was built. So you had G3. Then you had a rider who was basically a monster with Kamen Rider gills.
Oh, that's really cool.
So those were the 3 types of riders. And from that point on, think of any rider, it falls between one of those 3. Right?
Damn.
Okay.
That's really cool.
We now have a half human, half granite. We have a human given granite. We have not seen Sakito's stomach.
Oh. I mean, that's a twist.
Wow.
Just the wild theories being thrown out here tonight.
Damn.
I don't think that's the case, but if they were going to go like the Agito route with the different types.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
You've looked into the theory or the rumor mill right now, right?
No, the only rumor I know is someone threw out that I saw on Twitter that Pudding's a male.
Oh, I don't want to spoil or throw out rumors if you don't want to know.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
If you want to phrase a rumor like a theory, go for it.
I'll keep it to myself because I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for that.
But
also, just wait till episode 10 then when Sashika takes off her Halloween costumes. You see a story, just like, oh damn it, right again.
we get the hot tub episode where they all really accept the hot tub from Revise.
Hey, Sakachi, why don't you take it off your top, huh?
And then like Shoma's in the hot tub in his hoodie, and they're like, "Why are you in your hoodie?"
I don't know why I'm in my hoodie.
Oh god, they can't show it because they've all got stomachs.
I love how like Kid Shoma has the same hoodies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a detail I didn't even notice, man.
Yeah, he has a white hoodie, the exact same kind. Anyway, so let's get back to this. Because of the paint, Shoma realizes that the monster can duplicate himself. So this kind of turns into like a stand battle, by the way, from JoJo's.
I thought someone was going to bring that up.
Yeah, no, this is basically a standout, which makes this even better. But Gavv creates some white chocolate guns. I don't know the difference between the white and the main chocolate, other than
Fake?
We're probably going to see white on Glada at some point in time because they're weird.
Down boy.
On Chambara, anyone with the
down boy?
That no one played. Does no one know about that series of games?
Damn.
Just the way you're talking about it, down boy.
But we get a fight with both of them dual wielding guns, and there's just a scene where they're like in midair flipping back to back, and then they cut to both of them outside their rider shoots stewing. Like, oh my god, that's cinema.
Oh yeah. During that whole fight scene, there was one scene when I was editing my Gavv short. I noticed one particular shot, and it just caught my eye when he's aiming the gun at the window. There's a shot where they like use, I don't know how to describe it, but like they cut into 4 different cameras, and it's like each one of the chocolate bites is a cut to the camera. Bro, insane. Like that shit. Cinema.
Yeah. No, these are the kind of fight scenes, like if I were to just show you a random Kamen Rider movie, like Kamen Rider Double A to Z, like this is the level of fight scenes that you will see at the end of that movie. Like when Double's fighting the final boss of the movie. And we're getting that as episode 8.
Bless Kamen Rider Gavv for having a massive CGI budget.
Something like that, bro.
It's not even it's just the action too. It's just so good.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't want every episode to be like this, but if 1 out of 3 episodes moving forward is like this episode, holy fucking shit.
Yep.
For real.
But they end up finishing off the Italian fish, and Satsuka runs up, does a selfie. They instinctively join in on the selfie. Wait, what? And then they try to sneak off.
That selfie is going to reveal them later on. They're going to use that point. Wait a second. Also, the monster keeps referring to himself as immortal, which is kind of great.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm immortal. See, you can keep blowing me up with Choco Dawn, and I just keep coming back. Choco Dawn.
Yeah, and the real one is hiding behind the crate.
Playing hide and seek.
Yeah, but they do eventually manage to destroy it.
Yep. And the painter apologizes. There's a scene where they're all walking in the sunset.
The opening scene?
From the opening, and then it may be revealed that their internal monologue isn't so eternal.
Oh my gosh.
Can you just imagine like the two of them doing the talk from the start of episode 7? And like they were still whispering this out loud, but they were so focused on their thoughts they weren't hearing each other.
I love the fact that after the selfie's been snapped, they just run away.
Just
like, oh crap, we do this stupid thing.
No.
Then we get an apology from the asshole painter guy. He gives her a painting, and then, as you say, they're on the road from the opening sequence.
Yeah.
I think that Valen actually mentioned that he doesn't want Sachika to keep on looking into the Kamen Riders.
Yep, that's from episode 7, because he's like, oh crap, I need to do something else, because I was going to use her to find all my monsters, but if I use her to find the monsters and Kamen Rider keeps showing up there, then she'll know it's me. So I need to...
and then Sachika breaks into the bubble talk at the end. Well, they have the conversation. They're like little separate dimensions. Like you can't say this, and this. She's like, "What are you talking about, guys?" Huh?
No, we didn't say anything out loud. No,
just burst right through the middle. Protect this woman.
Oh, she's so great. She's going to have something really horrible happen to her.
Protect this woman at all costs.
We got some bad news for you.
I know. Characters die in Kamen Rider. News at 11.
I don't think she's going to die. But
she better not.
I think a Nago is going to happen to her. There's no way a Nago is not happening to her.
Okay.
They've been taking a lot of stuff from like Geats, so I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, then build with Masora like it.
Exactly.
When I say I don't know. Oh, so good. Yep. I was about ready to do the wrap up.
Oh, what? Just put that out out there. Just air my technology. Put one, don't you, dude? I don't feel well. I'm sorry.
So thoughts on these episodes? Who wants to go first?
Peak. That's all I'm gonna say. Peak.
Yep.
They ruled. Particularly 7 and 8. That fight between the Granute that can double himself and Vern and Vern and Gavv. I'm so sorry I can't get my words out properly. What else is new? As he says, peak.
Yep. No, and it's so good. And the next episode is the Halloween one, which awesome, great. And we finally get a giant form that doesn't make me want to look away every time I see it. Anyway, but yeah, no, this was amazing. This is good. Do you think we're getting our upgrade form in the next batch of episodes?
If not, we're gonna get it probably a preview of it. If
we have 52 to go through, don't we? So they might wait.
So usually 12 to 15 is when we get the first upgrade.
They might wait though.
And also we have the Gotchard Gavv movie. So and by that point Gotchard had his upgraded form. So I imagine they'll set up the form.
Build Sparkling came out episode 14.
Yeah, but the movies normally took place like a little bit later on, like around 16, 17.
No, because we've been following release order. It was 12.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
Oh no. So it came out, because he had the form and he didn't know why. They didn't explain why he had the form or why the master was gone. The movie was bad. The XA build movie was bad. Anyway, so and then Shiny Hopper came out episode 13. So usually it's about that point. So yeah, no, that'll be good. But yeah, no, when we get back together around Thanksgiving, we're going to be talking about the Halloween two-parter.
Well, actually, would it be closer to around? No, you're right.
As
we do have a week break.
Yeah, we're missing an episode next week. But yeah, no, plugs, foul plays everywhere. It's going to be in the doobly-doo. Rainiac the Maniac or Rainiac everywhere in the doobly-doo. The Kachiri everywhere in the doobly-doo. Did I miss anything?
That is everything.
That is everything. Everywhere. All at once. Good movie. Anyway, see you guys next time.
Wow. Yes, it was. Bye for now.